掌握场上的主动，一旦被对手占据了主动。
Welcome everyone, it's nearly tip-off time here in Portland. The visiting New York Knicks will square off against the Blazers here on the 2K Games Network. This is Kevin Harlan here with Clark Kellogg. Here are the starting lineups as we're all set to get underway.
由你们两个人发动奇袭，一路同学出神入化。
The Blazers get the tip, and we're underway. Passes it to the top of the key. Dishes it inside, backs him down. Bounces it to the outside. To the strike, to Aldridge. Aldridge nails it from 8 feet. The pass to Horford. Slides in. Aldridge corrals the miss inside. About 7.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Felton off the glass, off target to Horford. To the right corner to Smith. Smith gives the upfield. The inside shot missed by Smith. Felton steps back. Sails in. Smith banks down the defensive rebound. Dish, top of the key. Budinger won't. Rips it down inside. And it's a 2-point game. To Aldridge. Throws it up. Hits the quick shot. Aldridge. With the crossover. From downtown, Aldridge is on it. Bounces it to Aldridge. Field gets called for the reach, and that's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
No look pass to Aldridge. Aldridge backs down. A tough shot. Hammer. He'll go to the line.
Contact certainly altered that shot. The official was right on top of it.
Sinks the first of 2. He's off on the second. Collected inside by Smith. Pump fakes. Shoots from 12. It falls.
对于那些专程来看山王比赛的观众来说，湘北的奇袭确实让他们大吃了一惊。这帮家伙是什么人？他们很厉害吗？
The Trailblazers with the ball. A 3-point spread on the scoreboard. Tries to post him up. Douglas is whistled for reaching in. That's his first foul.
Third team.
Drives to the hoop. Foul ball. Take a trip to the line.
That's a good call by the referee. There was definitely some contact on the release of the shot.
And he makes the first one.
刚才的那个突击灌篮应该已经让山王感到这场比赛跟以往的
The inbound to Douglas. The Knicks bring it out. Right around 6 minutes left in the first. Douglas gives the upfake.
Defensive foul. Called on.
Looked like a good call from here where I sit. Definitely some contact on that shot.
Jeffries will hit the floor. Horford will head to the bench. Gets them both.
与观众席陷入极度兴奋的湘北啦啦队相比，球场上的湘北队员保持着一种恰如其分的心态。
Takes it in.
他们的情绪
Chandler reels in the defensive rebound.
心理状态之下，
To Crawford.
的发挥
Picked off by Roy. Feeds it to Felton. Felton gently drops it in. Kicks it out inside to the 10. Lays it in. Sweet dime to lead into the rack. Felton brings it up. He's 1 for 4 for the quarter. Inbounds to Aldridge. To Roy. Felton lays it right in.
Felton!
The Knicks with the ball. Just over 5 minutes left in the first quarter. From downtown. A little long, but it goes in.
Douglas. That was a difficult shot there, but Lady Luck smiled on him and he knocked it down.
The pass to Wallace. To the right corner, to Roy. Passes it to Roy. Shoots. Crawford snatches it down to Douglas. The Knicks bring it up. They're losing by 2. Douglas crosses it over. Kick out, down low. It's stolen by Canby.
There's never any reason to leave your feet to make a pass.
Snaps the net. The bounce pass to Chandler. Sails in. Hammer will go to the line.
That's a good call by the referee. There was definitely some contact on the release of the shot.
He knocks down the first one. And he splits the free throws. To Felton. Passes it to the right block.
Well, they got to decide whether to keep him in there or not, Kevin. He better be careful if he's in.
Douglas will come out of the game because of foul trouble. Sinks the first of 2.
来得好，上网。得分点是今天状态好的好。无论是身体的平衡感，还是全面的皮夹触感，还是手握挥动时的流畅。
Lob to Crawford.
这一球绝对不会偏。
Pump fakes. Launches beyond the arc. Sinks it. The Blazers will take their first timeout.
湘北没有把球传给赤木和刘欢，却集中传给3姐。白发鬼，安西教练，绝对不能大意。
守住这一球。
Budinger will hit the floor.
因为他是王牌吗？又来了。
Felton brings it up the floor. He's shooting 50% from the field. With the crossover. Nabbed away by Budinger. The Knicks with the ball. And it's a 2-point game. Smith gives the up fake. Pump fake him up in the air, then rose up and...
Smith hasn't got an outstanding inside game, but hard work and a little luck helped him out there, Kevin.
About 3.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Bounces it to Roy. Roy tries the spin move. To the right corner, to the wing. Shoots from the corner, misses. Pump fakes. From the wing. Wallace corrals it, and that's his 3rd rebound of the contest. Lead pass to Roy. A finisher. Felton gets the rebound. Cross court to Roy. Passes it to the baseline. A 10-footer. Wallace grabs the offensive rebound. To the outside. To Wallace. Goes back up. Bullseye.
Inside, outside, Kevin. I love it. He drew the D in.
The Knicks with the ball. They're shooting 45% for the quarter. Crawford pump fakes. Shoots. Left block.
Defensive foul called on.
He can't get the first. Good on number 2. They're ahead 17-16. The pass to Aldridge. To the right corner, to Felton. To Roy. Roy. Nice feed by Wallace.
That's exactly what coaches love to see on offense. High percentage shots.
Crawford crosses it over. Gives the up pick. Puts it up. Gets fired short against the kind roll and goes in. 2 minutes left in the first. Bounces it to Roy. Step on the line, and they will give up the ball. Roy will leave the floor. With the crossover. From deep, Aldridge skies for the rebound. They're 7 for 14 from the floor. Glides in, lays it in with the finger roll.
Felton found the gap and got right to the rack.
The Knicks bring it up. A 3-point spread on the scoreboard. Smith pump fakes. The tray. Good.
J.R. Smith.
No look pass to Aldridge. Aldridge tries to back down. Unloads from 9. Tickles the twine. 1:13 left in the first. Dishes to the middle. Didn't realize that he was on the line. They'll turn it over.
这3点我一定要加油！好，加强防守，守住这一球。加油，湘北！
To the right corner. To the left wing. To the high post. To Aldridge. Number 22 jumped in front of the pass and came up with the steal. To the high post. To the top of the key. Gives the up fake. For 3. Buries it.
Crawford.
To the middle. To Felton. Felton brings it up. He's shooting 57% for the quarter. Skipped it to Matthews. Pulled in by Chandler. The Knicks bring it up. They're ahead by 1. Smith.
Smith.
湘北打开场以后一直以3井为进攻路线。
这只不过是超常发挥吧。好，再拿一球。
The prayer. Foul. Take a trip to the line.
Looks like a good call from here where I sit. Definitely some contact on that shot.
Can't sink the first.
我也没输过。还有一次在考试中复制
He sinks the second.
但我一直强忍着，直到晕倒。
The Knicks with the ball. 29 seconds left in the first quarter. To Smith.
曾经都有过从集训基地逃跑的记录，因为忍受不了高强度的
Smith crosses it over.
却从没有一次也没有。好，看看我能像
7 on the shot clock.
三姐，你又能承受多大的压力？较量一下吧。
Smith pump fakes, jacks up the triple, doesn't get enough under it. To Wallace from midcourt. We're at the end of 1, and it's close. The score, 26-24. Clark, what has stood out to you so far?
They're playing well, Kevin. They've showed a lot of confidence and poise in the early going. Crawford has been their go-to guy, and he definitely has the confidence to bury a clutch shot. Felton has been...
三井啊，没办法，只有改变战术了。可是每个人都会
Number 22 inbounds to start the second quarter. Dumps it to Jeffries.
不断向前施加压力。
Set down with authority by Jeffries.
That's the way to...
直接上场。
With the teardrop, hits right rim and doesn't fall. To Smith, Crawford brings it up the court. He's shooting 66% from long range. The Blazers with the ball. About 7.5 minutes left in the half. Crosses it over. The bounce pass to Aldridge. Takes it in, laid in softly off the glass.
Defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
经过计算，
Gives the up fake.
怎么可能在计算之中呢？
From downtown, cans the shot.
Number 22.
The Trailblazers with the ball. They're down 31-26. Matthews, he's pummeled and will have a chance for 2 at the line. Barrett to make his first stint off the bench. He knocks down the first one. He gets them both. The Knicks bring it up. They're shooting 52% from the floor. Crawford pump fakes, takes a 3. Oden gets the board inside. The Trailblazers bring it up. Under 7 minutes left in the second. Feeds it to Batum. The pass to Matthews. Inbounds inside. Odin drops it in on the layup.
Oh, got in prime scoring position and got it done. Way to work.
To the right corner, to Jeffries. Gives the up fake. From deep, gets it to the fall.
Smith.
Barrett lobs it to Johnson. The Trailblazers bring it up. They're behind by 4. Skips it to Johnson. It's stolen by Crawford. To Smith. Dumps it to Crawford. Crawford pump fakes. Behind the arc. Barrett rips down the defensive board. The Trailblazers bring it up. Excellent ball movement for them thus far. Puts up the tray. Good!
That's a great pass.
Dishes it to Chandler. Great pass. Let him in. And the finish by Chandler. The Blazers with the ball. About 5.5 minutes left in the second. Johnson lays it right in. Passes it to Chandler. Gives the up fake. Shoots from the post. Adam hauls it down inside. Threw this one out of bounds and turns it over. Fields comes in off the bench. The pass to Chandler. Bounces it to the left block. Backs down. Inside. He gets hammered and he'll head to the line.
Contact certainly altered that shot. The official was right on top of it.
He gets the first of 2. Gets them both. The Blazers with the ball. And it's a 3-point game. Johnson with the crossover. Grab inside by Barron. Barron backed on the way up, and he'll get 2 shots at the line. And he makes the first one. He gets them both. Crawford pump fakes to the outside to Smith. Count the J by Smith.
Smith took that shot without a moment's hesitation.
The Blazers with the ball. They're 13 for 24 from the field. To the right corner, to Barron. Takes the shot, hits the jumper. About 4.5 minutes left in the half. To number 22. Passes it to Chandler. Chandler backs him down. Dish, cross court, gives the up fake. Barron will come off the floor. Douglas comes in off the bench. Makes the first of 3. Good on number 2. And he can't make it 3 for 3. The Trailblazers with the ball. A 3-point spread on the scoreboard. The kick out to Batum. To the bucket. Hammer. He'll go to the line. Lee makes his first appearance. Sinks the first of 2. He gets them both. The Knicks will take their first timeout of the game. The Knicks with the ball. They're 5 for 9 for the quarter. Lead pass to Fields. Feeds it to Lee. Lee pump fakes. The lob to Fields. Cross court to Lee. 7 on the shot clock. Gives the up fake for 3. Hits the back iron, but gets the lucky bounce.
Now you know you got game when you can.
The inbound to Roy. The Blazers with the ball. They're trailing 45-41. Bounces it to the wing. Tries to post him up. No look pass to Odin. Odin, he gets hammered and he'll head to the line.
That's a good call by the referee. There was definitely some contact on the release of the shot.
Can't sink the first. He sinks the second. The Knicks with the ball. They're 6 for 10 for the quarter. To the elbow, to Fields. Roy picked off that pass for his second takeaway of the contest. Adam hacks, and he'll go to the line for a couple.
Looked like a good call from here where I sit. Definitely some contact on that shot.
He knocks down the first one. He gets them both. With the crossover. The pass to Lee. Lee pump fakes. Passes it to the right side. Gives the up fake. Takes the three. Odin grabs the rebound. The Blazers with the ball. They can reclaim the lead with a bucket here. For the lead. Number 22 snatches the defensive rebound. The Knicks with the ball. 2:46 left in the second. Intercepted by Batum. To the outside. To Odin. To take the lead. Foul. Take a trip to the line.
Contact certainly altered that shot. The official was right on top of it.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And he gives them the lead. The Knicks bring it up. They're shooting 53% from deep. To the right corner, to Fields. Douglas gives the up fake. Nice pump fake to set up the triple by Douglas.
Douglas.
Lob to Roy. The Trailblazers with the ball. They're trailing by 2. To the rim. Foul. They'll take a trip to the line. Odin will head to the bench. He gets the first of 2. He gets them both. The Knicks with the ball. 2:10 left in the half. Douglas crosses it over. Feeds it to the right side. Inbound to Fields. To Lee. Bounces it to Chandler. Chandler tries to back him in. With the floater. Bounces it off the left rim and in. The Blazers will take a timeout. Aldridge will hit the floor. Felton brings it up. He's got 11 points. Passes it down low. Backs in. Jacks up the triple. It's a little short, but gets the friendly roll.
Matthews doesn't find himself open from the arc very often, and for good reason. He's a dead-eye shooter. Sloppy defense that trip.
And they call goaltending. They'll give him a bucket. And it's a 1-point game. No look pass to Matthews. Dumps it to Felton. To the rim. Puts too much on it. To Douglas. The Knicks with the ball. 1:18 left in the half. Pump fakes. Gets in close. Chandler hauls it in, and that's his 5th rebound in this one. Chandler, he's pummeled, and will have a chance for 2 at the line. And he makes the first one. He's off on the second. They're desperately trying to find a way to score.
Good job to fight for the rebound. You can't give the offense any second chance.
Off the glass. 59 seconds left in the second. To the high post, to Fields. Fires the 3. Camby hauls it in. To Felton. The pass cut off by number 22. That'll be his second takeaway of the contest. Swung it to Douglas. Feeds it to number 22 from downtown. No luck to Matthews. The Trailblazers bring it up. We've got a tie ball game here. Dumps it off with the crossover. Belton. Yes! And the foul. Good for the three-point play. Douglas brings it up the court. He's 3 for 4 from three-point range. The pass to Douglas. Douglas pump fakes. Used the pump fake to take the D out of the play, but the triple was still offline by Douglas. We've reached halftime with the score 56-53.
The starter should have plenty of energy down the stretch, and that makes a world of difference in a close game like this.
Well, it's time for our 2K Sports halftime report.
Felton is all hustle out there. He's wasting no time making his mark. The Knicks fell behind pretty quickly here, and if they don't regain their composure and execution soon, this game's all but over. Smith can't be stopped. They'll keep riding that hot hand all game long.
All right, thanks, Clark. Now let's take a look at the team stats from the first half. The Blazers have been taking advantage of that charity stripe, and those freebies are always huge in a close game. If they can keep knocking down those free throws, it should really help their chances in the second half. We should be ready to get going in just a moment. Jeffries throws it in to start the third. Douglas crosses it over. From deep. Kim inhales it.
Douglas had a decent look there, and shooters like him won't worry about the miss. They focus on the next shooting opportunity.
Crosses it over. To the right corner, to Jeffries. Aldridge read that pass and picked it off. Felton brings it up the floor. He's 6 for 10 from the field. Passes it to the left block. From 7, snaps the net.
His offense normally comes and goes, but he'll take that bucket.
The Knicks bring it up. Just over 7 minutes left in the third quarter. Gives the up fake. The bounce pass to Chandler. Passes it to Douglas. Had his pass go out of bounds, and they'll give up the ball. No-look pass to the left side. Aldridge backs him down. Kicked it out to Roy. The tough shot, denied! To Chandler.
You gotta love the help on defense on that one. He came out of nowhere to send it back.
Felton anticipated the pass and cut it off. The layup was blown by Canby. The Knicks bring it up. It's a 7-point spread. Pass to Douglas. Dish, right corner. He's doubled up. The Blazers touched it last right before it went out of bounds. Douglas gives the up fake. The quick three off the inbound was missed by Douglas. Kicked it out to Douglas. Pump fakes. Launches beyond the arc. Wallace has it, and that's his 6th rebound of the game. The Blazers with the ball. They're shooting 55% from the floor. Tried to lay it right in, but no good by Felton. The Knicks bring it up. Just over 6 minutes left in the third quarter. The Blazers were the last ones to get a piece of it before it headed out of bounds. Five on the shot clock. Dumps it to number 22. Number 22 pump fakes. There's the buzzer, and that's a shot clock violation.
That's what happens when you take too long to set up your offense, Kevin. You have to execute faster.
Roy is called for charging, and that's his first foul of the game. Chandler will leave the floor. The Knicks call time. Passes it to the middle, gives the up fake. Swiped by Chandler. That's his second takeaway of the contest.
When you're in down low, it's so easy to get the ball stolen, Kevin, if you're not paying attention. You got to keep your head locked into the defense and the game.
Roy picked off that pass for his third takeaway so far. The Knicks bring it up. They're 8 for 20 from beyond the arc. To stop the drought, bounces off the left rim and out. The Blazers with the ball. With the bucket here, could make it a double-digit game. The pass to Wallace. Fires. Can't extend the lead to double digits. The big second chance bucket by Aldridge. The Knicks will take a timeout. Dishes to Horford. The Knicks bring it up. They're behind 64 to 53. Gives the up fake. Lets it fly from the wing. On the money. The Blazers with the ball. Under 5 minutes left in the third. To the right corner. To Wallace. Bounces it to the right block. Smith read that pass and picked it off. Douglas comes in off the bench. Off the inbound. Wallace grabs the rebound inside. Takes it in. He gets hammered and he'll head to the line. Camden will come off the floor. He gets the first of two. And he splits the free throws. Finally, the shot was...
That's great hustle there, Kevin. Persistence paid.
The Knicks with the ball. They've been somewhat careless with the ball thus far. Horford pump fakes. Shoots. Right block. He can't get the first. Good on number two. The Trailblazers with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Passed it to Roy. Wallace with the crossover. Was out of bounds there. That will cost them possession. The Knicks with the ball. They're trailing by 11. The Prayer flips it in for two.
Smith did a nice job there concentrating to lay it in despite the defense.
Just over 4 minutes left in the third quarter. A tough shot. Hammered. He'll go to the line. Douglas will sit down to avoid further foul trouble. And he makes the first one. He gets them both. To the middle, to Crawford. They're shooting 25% for the quarter. Felton picked it off back there, and that is his second takeaway of the contest. Bounces it to Felton. Tries to back him in. The drop step set up the electric.
Oh, wasn't fooling around there. The two-hand rip right over the D.
The feed to Horford. The flush by Horford. They lead 71-60. Passes it to the left side. Oden tries to back down. Gets inside. Smith snatches it inside. The Knicks with the ball. About 3.5 minutes left in the third. Out the layup by Smith.
Smith has been on a tear lately, and they need him to keep it up if they're going to come back from this deficit.
Hands it to Aldridge. To Felton. Backs in. To the outside, to Aldridge, to the rim, breaks it off the front iron. The pass to Roy, releases, just misses, but he'll get 2 shots at the line. Jeffries will hit the floor. He can't get the first. He sinks the second. The inbound to Crawford. 2:52 left in the third quarter. Swings it to Horford. To the right corner, to Smith, gives the up fake. The three was off target by Smith.
Limiting second chance buckets is a pillar of solid D. They're really controlling the backboard.
Dumps it off. Aldridge backs down to Smith. Smith rings it up. He's shooting 60% from the floor. Crawford gives the up fake. From 7, nothing but net.
Crawford.
The Blazers with the ball, and it's an 8-point game. Dish, right side. Oden tries to drop it in, but it won't go. To Smith. Pump fakes, shoots from the post.
Defensive foul.
Sinks the first of 2. He gets them both. The Trailblazers bring it up. 1:57 left in the third. To the right corner, to the top of the key. Tries to post him up. No look pass to the outside. Shoots, trains it from just inside the 3.
You start hitting a few of those mid-range shots, and it can open up your whole game.
Crawford brings it up the court. He's got 4 assists. Crawford gives the up fake. Misfire on the 3 by Crawford. The Blazers with the ball. They're in front by 8. Feeds it to Felton. To the bucket. Misses the finger roll. Here comes the double team. Dumps it to Fields. To Smith. Pump fakes. Jacks up a 3. Bricks it off the back of the rim. No look pass to Roy. Takes a 3. Cameron rips it down inside. The kick out to Matthews. Releases from 15. Horford gets it, but surprisingly, that's only his second rebound so far. Matthews intercepted the pass. The 3 was drained by Wallace. Robbed by Felton. That's his third takeaway so far.
When someone's being that careless and sloppy with the ball, they're begging for it to be taken.
Ripped down inside by Horford. To Fields. Fields pump fakes. Fields backed on the way up, and he'll get 2 shots at the line. Mills checks in for the first time. He knocks down the first one. He's off on the second. Wallace brings it up the floor. He's shooting 33% from downtown. Bounced it to Wallace. 2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Roy. Crosses it over. Didn't realize that he was on the line. They'll turn it over. Fields will head to the bench. Bounces it to Budinger. Gives the up fake. Jacks up a 3. Drains the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more.
This is a big-time shot and a really dumb foul. I mean, a really dumb foul.
Sinks the free throw for the 4-point play. We're at the end of the third quarter with the score 77-71.
What a shootout, Kevin. These guys have been going at it. Felton has been carrying them all game. They need to continue to work the ball through him to force the double team.
Wallace throws it in to start the fourth quarter. Hands it to Roy. The pass to Mills.
Defensive foul.
Crawford gets called for the reach, and that's his first foul.
First team foul.
Swings it to Wallace. To the left wing. To Mills. Passes it to the left wing. They need to get off a shot. Rebounded by Canby. With the floater. Fired short, but gets
Wallace got some style points for that layup. That was a gorgeous finish.
kicks it out to the middle. The bucket was set up with the dish by Crawford. The Blazers with the ball. About 7.5 minutes left in the fourth. With the step back. To the outside. To Canby. To the right corner. To Mills. Dish. Baseline. To the right corner. To the high post. It's picked off by Jeffries.
You increase the chances for deflections and turnovers when you force it like that. Not enough room for that pass to be made.
Crawford hacks, and he'll go to the line for a couple. He gets the first of two. He gets them both. The Blazers with the ball. They still hold on a narrow lead. To the right corner, to the right side. Roy with the charge, and that's his third foul so far.
Great job by the defender that time. He got his feet set, stood his ground, and absorbed the contact.
Crawford with the crossover. The long three. Jeffries is tagged with the loose ball foul. That's his first foul of the game. Can't cash in. Jeffries has picked up his first foul of the game. The lob to Roy. Lead pass to Mills. To the elbow. To Wallace. Wallace tries to back down. The tray. Horford plucks it from the rafters for that rebound. To Douglas.
Went up in traffic and snatched down that defensive rebound. That's the way to battle.
Crawford pump fakes for three. It falls short. Picked off by Jeffries. And that's going to be his second takeaway of the contest.
Contact certainly altered that shot. The official was right on top of it.
Oden comes in off the bench. He knocks down the first one. He gets them both. The Trailblazers with the ball. They're shooting 48% for the game. Dumps it off. It's picked off by Smith. They tie this one up on that bucket by Smith. Lob to Matthews. Feeds it to Mills. To end the run. Can't finish at the rim.
Mills is shaking his head on that one. I don't think he can believe it either.
Oden saw the pass coming and cut it off for the steal. Bounces it to Mills. Crawford picked it off back there, and that is his second takeaway of the contest. The rim-rattling dunk was ripped in by Smith. The Trailblazers bring it up. They're well within striking distance. The pass to Mills. Mills, Crawford reels it in. To Douglas. Lead pass to the middle. To the rack. Lays it in. Sweet time to lead him to the rack.
He's got a sky-high field goal percentage, and that's because he's been working to get good looks.
The Blazers with the ball. They've been doing a great job so far, sharing the rock on offense. To the right corner. To Oden. Takes the turnaround Jay. Horford on the rebound. The Knicks with the ball. Under 5 minutes left in the game. Beautiful feed, and it's laid in by Douglas. The Trailblazers with the ball. They'll try to end this run. He's double-teamed. Passes it to Batum. The Blazers touched it last right before it went out of bounds. Step on the line, and they will give up the ball.
Knicks ball.
The Knicks bring it up. It's a 6-point game. With the teardrop, a hammer. They'll go to the line.
Looked like a good call from here where I sit. Definitely some contact on that shot.
Sinks the first of two. He gets them both. They're shooting 37% from long range. With the crossover. Bounces it to the right wing. They can't seem to stop this run. It's missed by Batum. Smith got the bucket and the foul. Great shot. Aldridge is back in the game after a short rest. Jeffries will get a well-earned rest. He completes the three-point play. The Trailblazers bring it up. Just over 4 minutes left in the game. To the high post, to Roy. Backs him down. Shoots it. Can't connect from the wing. To Douglas. Picked off by Wallace. Dish, high post. The prayer foul ball will take a trip to the line. Fields will hit the floor.
Substitution on the court.
Can't sink the first. Crawford will leave the floor. Good on number 2. Douglas brings it up. He's 4 for 10 for the game. Douglas ricks it off right iron. No good. Felton takes a step back. Pass to Roy. A little long, but
Felton knows exactly how to set up his teammate. That's a nice, unselfish play.
The Knicks bring it up. About 3.5 minutes left in the fourth. It's off to the right by Douglas. To the 10. Gently drops it in. They're on a 17-5 run. Dumps it to Horford.
Horford.
No look pass to Oden. Oden backs down. The pass to Oden. To the outside. To Felton. 7 on the shot clock. To the right corner. To Roy. To the rim. He gets hammered and he'll head to the line. Camby got a quick breather, but they need him to get back on the floor. And he makes the first one. He gets them both. The Knicks will take a timeout here. 2:48 left in the game.
Cheer on between opposing teams' cheerleaders. Please no cheering during the competition. You wouldn't think your harmonica to a blues concert, so be courteous and refrain from cheering during the performance.
The Knicks with the ball. 2:47 left in the fourth. Douglas. Felton corrals the miss inside. The Blazers with the ball. They're 3 for 10 for the quarter. Smith jumped in front of the pass and came up with the steal. Smith sank the basket and gets a trip to the line for one more. No good, and they don't get the three-point play. The Blazers with the ball, and it's an 8-point game. Passes it to Camby. To the right corner, to the left side. To Aldridge. Glides in. Camby commits the loose ball foul. That's his 4th foul of the game. Due to the bonus, he'll head to the line for 2. He gets the first of 2. And he splits the free throws. Defensive rebound corralled by Camby. Skips it to Wallace. Dish, left side, 18 feet away, cans the shot. The Knicks call timeout. They're winning by 7. 2:02 left in the game. Douglas brings it up the floor. He's shooting 30% for the game. Shoots it up. No dice from 9 feet out. To Felton. The Trailblazers bring it up. It's a 7-point spread. No look pass to Aldridge. From the left block. Fields snags it. Bounces it to the high post. Gives the up fade. Launches beyond the arc. Oh, off target.
You can't fault that shot since he was wide open, but he may have rushed it just a little bit.
Steps back. The pass to Camby. Dish, left wing. Fields jumped in front of the pass and came up with the steal. Fields pump fakes. The triple buried by Fields. The inbound to Felton. They're 4 for 12 for the quarter. Felton. Horford corrals it, and that's his 7th rebound so far. To Wallace. To the outside. To Canby. From the wing. Doesn't get enough under him. The Knicks with the ball. 41 seconds left in the fourth. Gives the up fake. Fires the three. Douglas rips it down. Passed it to the right side. Passes back to Smith. 6-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. From downtown, Wallace snatches down the defensive board. The Trailblazers with the ball, with time running out on them. And this one does not look good. Stripped away by Felton. The prayer hits the far iron, but it goes in. Kim has picked up his 5th foul of the game.
Yeah, it's really their only option at this point. You can't allow the offense to just run out the clock on you.
Sinks the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Horford gets a much-needed breather. Gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. The Blazers call timeout. They're down by 8. 8 seconds left in the game. Douglas will leave the floor and has really been struggling so far. Off the inbound, can't convert the layup. Crawford pump fakes. That'll do it. The Knicks defeat the Blazers 100-92. It was a hard-fought game.
The Knicks. Reserves can come in and perform at a high level like that. It puts you in excellent shape. Those bench points really help.
Smith simply dominated. 27 points, and he's our player of the game.
They just couldn't find an answer for him, Kevin, and that was the difference. He was scorching the defense and singeing the net. An incandescent scoring performance under the bright lights.
Let it go, breathe a little, just let it.
Time for us to say goodbye. For Clark Kellogg and me, Kevin Harlan, thanks for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports.